Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Roy English Podcast. I'm Roy.
And I'm Lily. We're so happy to have you join us today. How are you doing, Roy?
I'm doing great, Lily, and excited for today's episode. We're diving into some really practical English phrases that native speakers use all the time.
That's right. These aren't just words. They're expressions that will help you sound more natural and confident in your daily conversations, whether you're at home, with friends, or out and about.
Exactly. Mastering these phrases will bring you one step closer to speaking English like a pro. We've picked 8 super useful phrases for you today.
So grab a pen and paper or just relax and listen. Let's get started with our first phrase.
Our first phrase is calm down. It's super useful when someone is feeling stressed, angry, or too excited. Lily, how would you describe calm down?
It means to become less agitated or upset, or to make someone less agitated. Imagine someone is really worried. You might say, "Please calm down. Everything will be okay." It's about reassuring them.
That's a perfect example. It's often used when you want to help someone relax. For example, if you've had a really busy or stressful day, what do you do to relax?
Well, after a stressful day, I like to calm down with a cup of tea. It really helps me relax and clear my mind. Or sometimes I just listen to some quiet music.
That's a great way to use it for yourself. It also works in situations where there's a lot of energy, like in a classroom, for instance.
Oh, definitely. I remember a time when the kids were really excited before a big test. The teacher told the children to calm down before the test so they could focus. It's really about bringing the energy level down.
Next up, we have watch out. This one is all about warning someone about potential danger or trouble. Lily, can you give us an example?
Of course. Imagine you're walking with a friend and a car is approaching quickly. You'd quickly shout, "Watch out! There's a car coming." It's a quick warning to be careful.
Right. It's very immediate. You hear it often in busy places. What about in a place like a market or a tourist spot?
Ah, yes. In crowded areas like a busy market, you often hear advice like, "You need to watch out for pickpockets in crowded areas." It means you should be aware of your surroundings and protect your belongings.
That's good advice. It's not just for big dangers either, right? It can be for smaller things too, like something on the ground.
Exactly. If you're walking in an old building, someone might say, "Watch out for that step. It's broken." It's a useful phrase for pointing out any kind of potential hazard, big or small.
Our third phrase is simple but very common. I'm home. What does this phrase mean, Lily?
It's what you say when you arrive at your house or apartment. It's a way of announcing your arrival to the people inside. You might say, "I'm home. Is anyone here?" It's a familiar sound for many families.
Exactly. It's like a signal. For some people, it might even mean something good is about to happen, like dinner.
That's so true. In my house, when I hear "I'm home" from my dad, I know dinner is ready soon after. It's a comforting sound, signaling the end of the day.
And it's also used for reassurance. If someone is waiting for you to get back, you can use it to let them know you're safe.
Yes, absolutely. If a friend is worried about me traveling late, I'll text them, "Don't worry, I'll text you when I'm home safely." It's a simple phrase with a lot of warmth and meaning.
Moving on to that's enough. This phrase means no more or sufficient. It's used in many different situations, from food to behavior. Lily, how would you use it with food?
You know when you're giving someone something delicious, like cake? If they've had a lot, you might say, "That's enough cake for you. You've had 3 pieces." It means stop, or you've had plenty.
Yes, that's a common one. It's also great for getting people to stop talking and start doing something else, like in a meeting.
Oh, absolutely. Sometimes discussions can go on and on. You might hear a leader say, "Okay, that's enough talking. Let's start working. It signals that it's time to move from discussion to action.
It can also be used quite firmly when you want someone to stop misbehaving, especially with kids.
Definitely. It's often used to stop unwanted behavior. When the children started fighting in the living room, their mom said, "That's enough." It's a clear command to stop immediately. It's a very versatile phrase.
Now, let's talk about dream on. This phrase is a bit sarcastic. It means what someone is hoping for is very unlikely or impossible. Lily, how would you use dream on?
It's definitely used when you want to burst someone's bubble or tell them they're being unrealistic. For example, if someone says, "I'm going to win the lottery, even though I didn't buy a ticket," you'd respond, "Dream on."
That's a perfect situation for it. It's often used when someone has an overly optimistic or impossible idea about their abilities or a situation.
Right, like my friend who sometimes overestimates how fast he can work. He said he'd finish the whole project in one night. I just thought, dream on. That's impossible. It's just not realistic.
Exactly. It really emphasizes the unlikeliness. It's like saying you must be dreaming. For example, if someone offers you something too good to be true.
Yes, if someone offers you something that sounds impossible, like a new car for free, you'd say, "Dream on, that's not going to happen." It's a polite but firm way to say no way.
Our next phrase is similar to dream on, but perhaps a bit more direct. Get real. This means to face the facts and be realistic. Lily, how would you explain get real?
It means to stop imagining things that aren't true and start thinking realistically. If someone says, "You think you can learn a new language in a week?" you'd respond, "Get real. It's just not possible."
That's a very clear example. It's used when someone has unrealistic expectations. What if someone has a dream but isn't putting in the effort?
Like someone I know. She keeps saying she'll become a famous singer without practicing. Someone needs to tell her to get real. Success takes hard work, not just wishing.
Right. It's about connecting their hopes to reality. It can also be used to dismiss a plan or an idea that seems totally impractical.
Exactly. If someone proposes a plan that clearly has no chance of succeeding, you might just say, "Get real. That plan will never work." It's a straightforward way of saying it's impractical.
Okay, let's learn how was it? This is a very common question to ask for someone's opinion or experience about something. Lily, imagine I just got back from a vacation.
Perfect. If you just came back from your trip, I'd definitely ask, "How was it?" I'd want to know all about your experience. Was it fun, relaxing, interesting?
That's exactly right. It's a simple way to invite someone to share their thoughts. It's also great for asking about new experiences, like trying a new place to eat.
Oh yes, if a friend told me they went to a newly opened place, I'd say, "I heard you tried the new restaurant. How was it?" I'd be looking for their review.
It can also be used for more formal or nerve-wracking situations, like an important event, like after an interview.
Absolutely. If you know someone just had a big moment, like a job interview, you'd ask, "The job interview is over. How was it?" You're asking about their feelings, the questions, and the overall experience. It's a great way to show you care.
Our final phrase for today is, "I'm all ears." This is a wonderful idiom that means you're listening very carefully and are eager to hear what someone has to say. Lily, how would you use it?
It's perfect when you want to show someone you're fully attentive. For example, if a friend comes back from an exciting trip, you'd say, "Tell me about your adventure. I'm all ears." It means you're ready to listen to every detail.
That's a great way to use it, showing enthusiasm. It's also very supportive when someone needs to talk about something serious, like a problem.
Exactly. If a friend looks troubled, you can offer, "If you have a problem, just tell me. I'm all ears." It reassures them that you're there to listen without judgment.
It's also quite common in educational or professional settings, like in a classroom after a lecture.
Yes, definitely. A teacher or professor might finish explaining something and then say, "Anyone with questions? I'm all ears." It's an open invitation for students to speak up, knowing their questions will be heard.
And that brings us to the end of another episode of the Roy English Podcast.
Wow, we've covered 8 super useful phrases today. Calm down, watch out, I'm home, that's enough, dream on, get real, how was it, and I'm all ears.
These phrases are truly part of everyday English. The best way to learn them is to start using them. Don't be afraid to try them out in your conversations.
Practice makes perfect. Listen to this episode again, try saying the phrases out loud, and think about how you can use them in your own life.
Thank you so much for joining us today on the Roy English Podcast. We hope you feel more confident about using these natural English expressions.
We'll be back soon with more practical English tips.
Until next time, keep practicing and happy learning.